Hello, beautiful baby mamas. So today I want you to treat yourself to about a 5 to 10 minute stretch. All we're doing is working on opening the front of our body, finding a little space through our chest, getting a little length and mobility through the spine, and really ending in something nice and restful where we're going to be nourishing our nervous system. So starting in high kneeling. And this is Mel, by the way. She's 36 weeks pregnant and she looks amazing, but we want to stretch it out and feel good, mobilize our bodies. So in this kneeling position, if this doesn't feel good to you, you can always take a high kneeling position. But we're going to just start with our hands on our babies. We want to find the breath that connects us to our babies. And it's just long and slow. Inhale, really allowing the belly to fall deep into the hand. And without activation, exhaling, imagine fogging a mirror up in front of your face. Again, inhale, really letting the belly expand wide, feeling the pelvic floor drop and open. And without activating anything, I just want you to make your exhale long, slow, even, and subtle. Keep going like that, and as you do, maybe you start to notice your heart rate slow down. The space between the eyes is going to soften. Maybe your jaw is beginning to unhinge, or your shoulders sliding down to your booty, and your booty sinking down into your heels. You're allowing your breath to transition you from the rush and the demands of your day. And taking just these few rounds now to connect you to your baby, to nourish, reset, and re-energize your nervous system. Let's share 3 more rounds of breath before we begin to mobilize. So it's inhale, wide, big, expansive belly. And then long, slow, even exhale. Again, inhale, really feel the pelvic floor blossom, open, expand, relax. And then exhale, you imagine your breath is like a gentle flame burning brighter as it lengthens forward. One more time, take an inhale and feel the bowl of the pelvis expand wide and open. And then gently exhale and let that breath escape, subtle, slow, and complete. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. We're going to start to sweep one arm back, taking gentle back strokes with our arms. And it's just really about opening through the chest and getting gentle rotation through the thoracic spine. So that's your rib cage. And it's going to help cascade down through the lumbar and loosen up through the whole back chain. Just for 4, and we're going to find our quadruped in 3. Last 2. And one more time. And then you're going to sweep your arms up, and we want to grab hold of our wrist, right wrist, and then take a sway over towards the left. And then restack, grab hold of your left wrist, lift up, and sway over towards the right. Restack for me, let the arms open up, follow your gaze and your heart to the ceiling, and then shift your weight forward and come into your 4-point kneeling. So from here, I just want you to sway your tail as if you're wagging your tail left to right. Shoulders over wrists, the hands are spread. You're imagining making tents out of your fingers. I want you to close your eyes down and just get into the rhythm of the sway, the left, the right. Your breath has continued to be long, slow, and subtle. We're going to land in the center, start to take some slow cat-cow in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your center, take an inhale, flare through the sitting bones, open through the heart. Exhale, can you feel the tailbone sink down? Can you hug your baby, push up between the shoulder blades and let your chin find your chest? You're making a mountain out of your spine. And then as you inhale, I want you to blossom the flower out the pelvic floor. Let the belly dome down. Let your heart reach forward and your shoulders slide down to booty pockets. And again, exhale, the tailbone sinks.
Hug your baby. Feel the ribs slide to the hips as you push up between the shoulder blades. The chin finds the chest at the last moment. And then I want you just to melt down into the extension, pushing out through the hands and up through the heart. Again, exhale, tuck the tail, hug the baby, make that mountain, push up between the shoulder blades, and then slowly blossom through the pelvic floor. Let the belly expand, the heart glide forward, extend, make a valley from your spine. One more time, we tuck, we hug, we push. I want you to hold it here. Just let your glutes drape down towards the back of the knees. Think wide through the shoulder blades and feel a lovely stretch through your lumbar without having to activate the abs. You're just finding that lovely drop of the tailbone, the sinking of the head, and the pushing up between the shoulder blades for 3, for 2, and then ripple out on 1. Find that quadruped. Walk the hands forward, keep the hips high, and let your head find the mat. You're in your happy puppy pose. So good in this position. Just sway your hips from left to right. Feels so nice to just let the armpits open up to the mat. Your eyes should be closed and you're just swinging your hips and finding a little space. In this position, you can feel that the pelvic floor is lovely and wide. And we're going to take our right hand and thread it onto our left in 4. In 3, swinging those hips, 2, and then find center on 1. From here, I want you to reach the right arm under the left and bring the right ear to the mat and just rest in this gentle twist. You've got your eyes closed and you're allowing gravity to do its job. You don't have to have much effort here. You just want to feel the body melt into this gentle twist through the middle back. In 4, we come back through the center. In 3, taking our time, last 2, and then pushing through the heel of the left hand, come back through center and melt. Forehead finds the mat. And then left hand reaches under the right, taking your time again. One side might be tighter than the other. Don't judge it. Just allow yourself to bring some awareness to that. And then again, try to use gravity in your breath to deepen into the gentle twist. Not holding tension in your face and not holding your breath, your exhale allows you to soften, release, and surrender. Just for 4, we come back through center. In 3, in 2, and 1. Coming out of here, and we send that arm long, find that happy puppy, the hips are high, take an inhale. And then on your exhale, I want you to widen through the pelvic floor and let the hips sink down to the heels. And on the inhale, I want you to shift your hips forward and up. So exhale, hug your baby and shift the hips back to the heels. And I'm gliding my forearms along the mat and kind of bending through my elbows as I lift my hips up. And then exhale, hug my baby and really stretch out through the pelvic floor. And then inhale, I push down through my forearms as I keep my hips lifted. And again, exhale, wide through the pelvic floor, make it stretch. And then inhale, shifting the weight to my forearms, keeping my hips high and my forehead down. 2 more. Exhale, you want to widen like that flower is blossoming out as the hips find the heels. And then inhale, you're just shifting your weight forward wide through the collarbone. 1 more time. Exhale, use the traction of the heel of the hand to really find space as you stretch out through the pelvic floor. With the knees wide in this lovely restful position, I want you to soften your face, close your eyes, let the tongue find the roof of the mouth, relaxing there. Lips are gently parted and the jaw is unhinged. And you're slowly breathing here, imagining the inhale, breathing down and out through the pelvic floor. And the exhale is the melt, the surrender, the release. The inhale, feel the breath widen and soften the pelvic bowl. And on the exhale, just let gravity take you deeper, soften you more. Shoulders are heavy, arms are heavy. Slowly feeling the awareness come back to the breath, how it travels in through the body and wide. Maybe you feel it stretch through the back ribs. And on your exhale, you just want to feel everything relax, surrender, make it long, slow, and complete. 2 more times here. Inhale, I want that breath to allow the pelvic floor to blossom open, to widen and expand. And on the exhale, I want you to try to get every last little bit of breath out, feeling your spine melt, the space between the vertebrae increase. 1 more time, hips heavy to heels. Inhale wide through the pelvic outlet. And then exhale, just feel your body sink. From here, flatten the hands again, take an inhale, and then shift the weight forward, come back to your quadruped. So shoulders stacking over the wrists. We take a final little set of cat-cow, just moving with your breath pattern. Hopefully feeling the difference in the spine now as you draw the belly underneath you. Let the tailbone be heavy. Push up between the shoulder blades. And then just let it go, however feels good. 1 more time. We're going to finish with lying down on our right side. Push up between the shoulder blades, round the spine. And let the body sink down, down, down. We're going to come down onto our right side now. Just let the right arm reach long, and you find yourself in this side lying position, taking your hand to your baby. If you feel better to extend the top leg long, you can also do that. It gets a nice stretch down through the top hip. Otherwise, the legs are stacked, and you're just breathing here. Honouring the connection of your breath and your body, and your breath to your baby. And knowing that you have the power to bring this baby out and into your arms. Trusting in that ancient wisdom that you will find and stand in that power, in that conscious surrender that is childbirth. And the best reward at the end for all that hard work is that baby in your arms. Take 2 rounds of breath together with that visualization of that baby in your arms, that beginning of life. Inhale. One more time. Maybe you can stay here and just rest, visualize. But Mel and I have to sadly go, so we'll slowly push yourself up. No rush, Mel, no hurry. How's that feel? Great. All right, mamas, we'll see you soon. Bye.